Today we are here to present our paper presentation on topic 360-degree rotating electric vehicle. Myself, Pratham Sanjay Gupta. Introduction. Plug-in EVs are being heralded as a step towards acceptance of a pure EVs. This project is about design of 360-degree wheel rotating vehicle. This vehicle moves in all directions and this design provides better comfort and also saves the time of customer. Most of the people using this vehicle to carry goods, patient, etc. But most of the time they have to face the problem like taking U-turn, etc. So we have designed a 360-degree wheel rotating vehicle to reduce and eliminate problem in the industry and that at the railway station. 0-degree turning radius of vehicle implies the vehicle rotating about an axis, passing through the center of gravity of vehicle. That is the vehicle turning at the same place where it is standing. No extra space is required to turn the vehicle. So vehicle is to be turned in the space equal to the length of the vehicle itself. In the system, steering is connected to a sprocket and this sprocket is connected to sprocket of the front wheel by chain drive.
Concept and technology. Steering sprocket is used to provide the direction of front wheel. The DC motor is connected to sprocket at above of the frame. When power supply from battery will be connected to the DC motor, then rotary motion transfer from DC motor will be transferred from DC motor to the wheel. The bearings are provided below the sprocket, which allow the wheel rotation of 360 about vertical axis. Then the same rotatory motion is transferred to the real wheels by sprockets and chain drive arrangement. So as a result, this arrangement of vehicle wheels to turn 90 degrees left and 90 degrees right from original position, but front wheel of this vehicle rotates 360-degree by steering sprocket and chain drive arrangement without moving from the spot, that is wheel has zero turning radius. This helps in maneuvering the vehicle in tight spaces such as parking lots and small compounds. Abhishek, next. The various functions of steering wheel are to control the angular motion of the wheels, the direction of motion of vehicle, to provide directional stability of vehicle going straight ahead, to facilitate straight ahead condition of the vehicle after completing a turn. The road irregularities must be damped to the maximum possible extent. This coexists with the road feel from the driver so he can feel the road condition without experiencing the effect of moving over it. Objectives of this project are designing model of the system, reducing revolving time, overcoming in parking difficulties, to turn the vehicle with no leaving its center of gravity. Next slide. This is the literature review which with these references we have collected all the information for project. Abhishek, next slide. This the designing of the chassis and vehicle. The designing of 360 wheel rotation vehicle adapted to easily move in required direction. This vehicle mainly consists of DC motor, sprocket, chain drive, iron pipe, bearings, and wheel. The basic arrangement of 360 wheel rotation vehicle is as shown here. The components used for the vehicle. Freewheel sprocket. A sprocket is profiled wheel with teeth, cob, or even sprocket that mesh with a chain. The sprocket are used for power transmission between steering and wheel through the roller chain drive. It consists of ball bearing inside and edges from outside. It gets fit in chain and rotate when chain start rotating. Chain. Roller chain are emblematic of DID brand and thus are founded originally. A roller chain is type of chain driven most commonly used for transmission of mechanical power between two sprockets. It consists of series of short cylindrical rollers held together by side links. It's driven by a toothed wheel called sprocket. It is often used to convey power to the wheels of vehicle, particularly bicycle and motorcycle. DPDT switches, double pole Double through switches are easily and most common way to control DC motors in bidirectional way by connecting it pole pairs intercross and connecting battery to them reverse polarity can be achieved. The motor here we will be using is side shaft 12 volt Johnson motor. The Johnson DC gear motor offers custom engineering solution based on wide range of low voltage DC and high voltage DC motor platform. The low voltage DC platform provides power density and concept packaging options. This is the permanent magnet type DC motor with high torque. The main features of motors are rotation per minute is 200 with gearbox. Output torque ranges 5 kg per centimeter to 7 kg per centimeter. No load current is 800 mA. Load current is up to 9.5 ampere maximum. Center shaft 12 volt DC motor. DC motor in this vehicle, one DC motor are provided in each wheel to move forward and backward direction. When power supply from battery to DC motor, then DC motor rotate in clockwise direction, and when reverse current supply from battery to DC motor, then DC motor will anti-clockwise direction, which will forward and backward movement, which will be used for forward and backward movement of the vehicle.
12-volt sealed lead acid battery. Battery is one of the important parts of 360-degree wheel rotation vehicle, which is connected to DC motor by electric wire. Batteries are composed of one or more cells, each containing a positive electrode, negative electrode, separator, and electrolyte. Cell is to be divided into two major classes, primary and secondary. Main features: 12 volt 1.3 ampere scaled lead acid battery, maintenance free, rechargeable, leak proof, low self discharge of about 2 to 3% per month, wide operating temperature range operating between 15 degrees Celsius to plus 50 degrees Celsius. Wheels. Iron pipe. Iron pipe is one of the important parts of 360-degree wheel rotation vehicle. It is made up of mild steel, which is used to connect bearing and DC motor of each wheel. Wheel in these vehicles are made up of plastic material. Wheels are connected with DC motor and front wheel rotate 360 degree by help of steering, chain sprocket, chain drive, and bearing arrangements. The rear wheels rotate 90 degree left and 90 degree right from original position by help of DC motor. Sprocket and chain drive arrangement DC motor is given to each wheel to provide forward and backward movement of wheel. Iron pipe is a and pipe is one of important parts of 360-degree wheel rotation vehicle. It is made up of mild steel, which is used to connect bearing and DC motor of each wheel. List of components: free wheel sprockets, bicycle chain, DPDT switches, 12 ball bearings, side shaft, 200 RPM DC motor, center shaft DC motor, plastic wheel, 12 volt battery, remote box, rainbow wires, motor clamp, 4 stud set, 12 metal rod, metal body, 12 volt single ampere adapter, plastic tie, holder metal, nut and screw.
Advantages of the 360 wheel rotation: it consumes very less time to turn from one direction to other direction. It is more efficient compared to other type of load carry vehicle. This type of load carry vehicle is easily parked in any direction. It is less costly load carry vehicle and eco-friendly, less noise operation. Battery operated does not fuel require and more efficient. Battery is using in 360 degree wheel rotation vehicle to move forward and backward, so it is kind of pollution free vehicle. This type of load carry vehicle is not applicable to carry more weight. Battery power is required to move of the vehicle.
Application of 360-degree elliptical vehicle. In industries, for automation of raw material like automated guided vehicle, In automobile sector, there are so many types of vehicle we are using to carry goods from one position to another position. There is space problem in the industry. So this vehicle is used to in automobile application because this vehicle consumes very less space as compared to other type of vehicle. This vehicle is used in small industries for transportation of raw materials from one position to another position. Modern development and economical progression of Indian society resulted in increase of vehicle in park. So there are so many problems. In park, other vehicles are taking more space to move from one direction to other direction. And 360-degree wheel rotation vehicle have capability to move parallel direction. So this vehicle is easily moved from one direction to other direction in park. It takes usually U-turn because front wheel of the vehicle are rotating freely by steering, chain drive, and sprocket arrangement. It is used in a hospital to carry the patient from one room to another room because there are lot of patients. Those are staying in one room.
Any questions?
Hello,
Oh yeah.
hello. You are saying that it reduces time to turn from one direction to another direction. In exactly what it reduces in scientific language?
And it can turn at its own place only. But
Yeah, I
if
know that it reduces, but exactly what is
it's
reducing?
the use, man, it reduces our time, man. If we are
Yeah,
taking a
yes,
turn,
it
it
reduces
will
time. What else?
because
means
these are rotate in 360 direction.
Yeah. So what is that 360? You are saying
means
I'm
we
not
have to
getting
increase.
you. I'm not getting you.